I'm up in the barn in the hayloft area, so I have, you can hear my goats going crazy down here. I'm getting some scrap wood because I have a new special guest, well, two new special guests coming to hang out with us here soon. So I'm going to grab this wood and get down there and start showing you what we're working on. Alright, it's a little dark up here. Watch out, goats! So it's a little bit of a cold and kind of rainy day out here, but I'm home and I have time to do this, so that's what we're going to do. So, basic stuff. I'm just using some rough cut lumber that I had up in the hayloft of the barn. I think it was probably left over from building out some of the stalls and stuff in there. But anyways, I'm just going to make a simple little structure for these guys to hang out underneath. So I got a few of the items here. I got to go grab a cattle panel. I'm going to cut that in half. I have those from when I built the greenhouse, which I got to put that back up. But I'm going to borrow one of my cattle panels from that and buy another one before I put that up. So let's go back here and start dragging one of these cattle panels. Anyways, I'm going to start with the frame first. I'm just going to make a simple rectangular frame. Then we'll cut these cattle panels, or this cattle panel in half with a pair of bolt cutters, and we'll take it from there. So bear in mind, I'm using what I have, and I'm just kind of going with the flow here. I don't have any construction plans or anything like that to go by, so it's fairly simple and straightforward though. So I'm going to get these kind of screwed together. I'm going to cut one of these boards, probably make it about 4 foot wide opening. So 4 foot by however long these boards are. I think they're about 70 inches. So should be good enough for pigs to hang out underneath. I'm going to go 48 inches on the here, and then again this is 70 inches here. Ain't got to be rocket science or rocket surgery, as one of my friends used to say. Got a couple scrap 2x4 pieces I'm going to cut for the corners, help brace that. I got 3-inch wood screws here. I'm going to screw my corners in. Again, I'm not like a professional carpenter or anything, but should be good enough to hold in. It's not even holding them in, it's just a place for the pigs to rest. So I'm going to screw in this little block here in the corner. Alright, I got the rough little box here built, and now we're going to go ahead and cut this here. I got to measure it for the halfway point, and then we're going to cut it. So 192 inches, divide that by 2. So then right at 96 inches or 8 feet is where we're going to cut. So let's see, where are we at? Yep, right here in this, following that line right there. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting that with the bolt cutters, and we'll start attaching it. might do 2 and then kind of trim these things up. That's what we got right now. I'm gonna have to come in and cut and trim up a little bit of some of these pieces here. It's a little lopsided looking here, the bend. But again, I don't think pigs are gonna care too much about that. As long as they have a place to go up under and relax, I think they'll be happy. So I'm gonna kind of zip tie the panels together up here to kind of hold these together. And then I gotta fasten the other parts down here to the wood down here. So I'll be using some of these U-nails right here to kind of secure this around the bottom down here. And then I'm gonna put my tarp on and we'll pretty much be done. All right, last but not least, we got this heavy duty tarp here. It's silver and black. I'm gonna run the silver on the outside. Put that on there. See how this goes. So we got enough to where there's just some extra in the back so we can kind of close it off. I'll go around here and zip tie this, secure it on. Probably screw some screws along the bottom down this way to secure it on the rest of the way. Okay, doke. Well, that's all there is to this simple makeshift little pig hut. Pretty much almost made it for free other than the tarp. I had some other stuff, zip ties. I had to buy some zip ties and the tarp from Harbor Freight. I already had the cattle panel and the scrap wood, but all in all, I think you could probably, if you had to buy everything, make it for less than 100 bucks. Maybe about 50 bucks, honestly. But, yep, so we're gonna drag this back to the pig area here soon, put some hay in it, and then see the pigs in the morning. Hi, piggies. They're still a little skittish. Anyways, I get them some more food and water. So I'm giving them the pig feed, and then I'm giving them just a handful of this kelp supplement. It's supposed to be a good kind of like a probiotic. And then I soak it a little bit and give them the food. We got our pig netting here from Premier One. Again, Premier One is what we used to do our goat fence. I kind of expanded it out. I was going to initially use this area for the pigs, and I had a section here, but I let the goats have it now. They're trained to it now, so just these 2 wires right here are fine for the goats now. They've figured out they don't want to touch it, so they pretty much stay within it without a problem. So hey, goats. But anyhow, we're gonna get this pig netting set up. I've already got their shelter over here, and we'll move our pigs in here and give them some food, and we'll call it a day. Piglet Net. So now we're gonna go get our little piglets and test out this Piglet Net. So I got to plug in my charger back on, make sure that that's hot, and then we're going to grab these pigs and put them in there, give them some food for the night. All right, see if I can catch these guys. They're fast. All right, so we're gonna get this one in the fence. You guys would think I was hurting this pig. I'm not hurting it. Just
Why?
Let's see how this one does. I gotta go get the other one.
Is that bacon?
Yep.
Is this on?
Yes, do not touch it.
Ham, calm down. Your sissy's somewhere. You guys, she's grown a lot. I want to pedal.
Okay.
It's okay. Oh, the goats are so nosy. Like, what is going on? Who is it? Sorry, my hands are kind of wobbly right now. Oh, ham is gonna be reunited with bacon.
Ready?
Yep. Oh. Oh, how
I don't have any video of them yet sleeping in here, but I've seen them in here. They seem to like it and be cozy, but right now they're rooting up their new spot out here. So you can see they've been doing some rooting already. That's what piggies do. All good. One of these days they'll get used to me. Well guys, that's pretty much all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just kind of trying to keep you guys along for the journey of us growing on our new homestead. I guess you could call it a farm really at this point. We got our chickens, our turkeys, our pigs, our goats. We got our meat chickens today. So I hope you guys enjoy the channel. If you do, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and make sure you're sharing it with people that might be interested. But as always guys, thank you for watching, and God bless.